We need to talk. Settlements in Fallout are awesome. You lose yourself in them, whether it's helping the settlers, setting up machinery, getting defenses, making wonderful, wonderful power stations, rescuing Dogmeat after he falls backwards off the top of your settlement into the basketball hoop below. And you can have such fun with these power stations. First of all, they're really pretty. I mean, look at that windmill, but how awesome is that? And then you can connect it to things like TVs and lights, and then you can stretch it out across the place into kind of like, street lamps and getting your water purification stuff working. Oh wait, sorry, what's that? No, you can't, because the power lines never work. Oh, yeah. No, that is actually true. That is actually very, very true indeed. In fact, wiring up your settlement can actually be quite a settlement ending experience. I mean, have you reached that point yet of being like, wow, I built something. I'll just wire it up and then I'll start using it. And then all of a sudden you realize, you can't do it. You'll just go to do a very, very simple job. You'll come up here, you'll go to your lovely little radio tower, and you'll go, oh yeah, my recruitment beacon, that'll bring people in, and I'll just use the wire from here, the live one, to connect to this street lamp, which is, what, a few short meters away? What? Sorry, you won't go? Because what, cables aren't invented this long? The length of a small room? We cannot have cables? Like, I've seen people with legs that are longer than these. And it's
nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
Well, what about people that interrupt videos? Marcy? I'm speaking to the world here, okay? Thank you. Now, if we want to see actually how long it is, I'll show you. We can go for, if you just connect two of them up, it's just way too short. There are some mods where you kind of look at it and you kind of think, well, here's a gameplay tweak or here's like a personal preference. But sometimes, look, that's the maximum length it will go. I think if I can just get myself right here. Sorry, it goes a bit further than that. There we go. We can go to there. That is it. And sometimes mods are there just to fix something that really should be a little bit broken than that. I mean, obviously that's bigger than most rooms, but actually when you've got a large settlement, when you've got Sanctuary or the castle or places like that, you're going to want these wires to be going pretty much a long distance. So in this case, I'm not going to use the cheesy the cheesy mod it line, but I'm going to say we are going to lengthen it. Some mods have incredibly clever names. There might be like little kind of word plays, and they might be little kind of movie references that make you go, oh yeah, I see what you did there. And sometimes they might have a little bit of Shakespearean flair to them and so on. And then some mods like these are called longer power lines because it gives you longer power lines. And before, this was the maximum we could move this to. Hello. We can now pick it up and take it a lot further away. Ta-da! Obviously, the mod is still, the wire is still restricted by not being able to go through other objects. That's an entirely different mod that would fix that, but we can now go a lot further. This mod was made by Puma 361, and it's incredibly useful. He's given you 3 flavors, depending on whether you like strawberry, mint, or blancmange. If you want, you can have 2 times length of power lines, which will give you the basic length, then double it, which means you'll be able to get around from most sides of the buildings to the others. You can triple it, which is what we are using here, because I would like to be able to take mine all the way down to my little power station. Now remember, of course, it cannot still build in red, so if it goes through something like this, then yep, that is still going to cause you problems. But as long as you kind of keep your objects in places where they can see each other, you're now going to be able to go 3 times as far. And there is another flavor, the blancmange flavor, which is infinite power line length, which will go as far as you want it. I've decided that I'd like to keep a little balance between practicality, usefulness, and lore, and I would like there to be a limit on my lines. I think this is about as kind of long as I would like them to go. because this is stretched pretty far now, going from one side of the settlement to the other. But it's still, I do know there's a restriction, and at some point I'll need to kind of put a power line up in there. This is one of the most popular mods up on the Nexus. It's got over 18,601 endorsements, because it really is one of those things that's just annoying. And if anyone can install this mod and you want to make settlements, then I suggest you do, because it just makes life so much easier. Because when you're putting those little wires in and you're always kind of going, oh, is it because it's touching the tree? Is it because it's a Friday? Is it because I'm too far away? You know, it now just takes that one away, going, it's not because I'm too far away, because I've installed longer power lines. And installation is as easy as you might hope. You can come over here. Don't forget to click endorse if you have enjoyed and use the mod. And there's a little bit of an inappropriate picture there. If you'd like, you come over here and the link is below in the description if you want it. You click across to files, you hit your download with manager, but choose your flavor before you savor. And then you come across to your particular vault, your mod manager of choice. This is being recorded on the 15th of May, and at the moment I'm using the Nexus mod manager. And then you just look for longer power lines, which you'll find in gameplay effects and changes. Right click, hit install, and you're ready to go. Easy as that. Thank you very much, Puma. If you have enjoyed his mod, don't forget to endorse it. And if you have liked this video, then perhaps you might enjoy my other episodes of Mod It, and you might enjoy my survival roleplay and my already completed Fallout 3 roleplay from earlier in the year. You might not enjoy them, but you won't know unless you try. So try. You have been fantastic and beautiful, but mainly fantastic. Goodbye.